Hey, so it's now, day 12 post-surgery, and yeah, everything's going pretty well. I've increased my walking to, today, 12 minutes, and I'm a pretty fast walker, so that's at a pretty steady pace. I'm still doing it on the flat. I've only got a tiny little bit of hill where I live, so I've just been literally walking up and back and up and back, 12 minutes. I have noticed a bit of sharp shooting pain in my left glute. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Could be to do with the back. I'm getting that checked out tomorrow, so hopefully they just say it's normal. It's just something I should be experiencing. But I think it's important to go and get your mind eased, essentially. So you're not sort of cutting back on walking, or, you're lying in bed all the time. You don't want to do that. So if you have any queries, like, I found the place that I would get my surgery done for really helpful, and I just ring them up and they just really good. They call me back either that day or fit me in within a couple of days, so that's really handy. And then I can just get straight back on track with rehab. So I have been sitting more. I have noticed increased my sitting tolerance. I can now sit about 10-15 minutes without really noticing anything, but I don't really like to do it all that much. I spent yesterday sitting a lot, and I really noticed that every time I tried to stand up, the sciatica in my left glute was, it was intense. Like 9 out of 10 pain. Ridiculous. But then it would go away. It was like really intermittent. But I just went and laid down, and today I felt really good. Like, I spent most of the day sort of in bed, just trying to maybe ease something that I may have irritated. So if you do feel like you're doing a bit too much, take the time off to recover, and no doubt that you've been given anti-inflammatories or pain relief, and make sure you're taking those with rehab, because it is going to be really sore for a period of time. So but it's really nice not to, the one thing I have really noticed is I don't have that constant ache in my calf. That's completely gone. I did initially get some within the first week, just really intermittently, like every now and again, and then it would just go away. I've sort of been reading a lot of stuff about neuropathic pain. I got the Explain Pain book, it's really, really good at explaining pain and understanding that your nerves they just go a bit AWOL sometimes. But yeah, anyway, get that book. It explains it really well. So my walking back to normal. I've got my same proper walking pace, stride length, normal gait pattern. I did notice I'm not having like a lateral lean of my upper body in comparison to my hips. So that's promising. I'm not leaning away from pain or towards pain, which is what the literature shows. So starting to straighten the body up again. It is slow going. And it's really frustrating. I'm an athlete, and I played hockey for many years, like 12 years, and this is how I got the injury playing hockey. In March this year, so it's now December, and I had my surgery 12 days ago. So it has been a really long time dealing with this, and I'm just so glad that I'm on the other side of the surgery, and I can look forward to getting back to running and I was thinking of picking up cycling, which they say is really good, and swimming, which has been shown to have the best outcomes for the microdiscectomy. So I'll be doing that, essentially. That's really it. Just taking each day as it comes, really, and see what's around the corner, and hopefully the physios will give me more exercises to do with my body. I have noticed my muscles are, they're wasting, and I haven't exercised now for 5 months. And, muscles they're just slowly going down. You do notice it a little bit. But it'd be great to get those back up. Probably start hydro in about a week, so I'm really looking forward to that. Hydrotherapy is awesome therapy, and it'd just be nice to be back in the pool anyway, and doing something other than walking. And I have got a good physio that I go to in Balance in Tasmania. So I'm really hoping to get started with Pilates with those guys, and really get back into shape for the up and coming hockey season, which I'm hoping to get back to about halfway through the year. I have been told, I can get back to hockey. Obviously, I've got to work really hard, but so that's my aim, essentially. That is my goal at the moment, is to at least get back to playing hockey or a game halfway through the season. That is my ultimate goal. And, if I can't achieve that, then there are always other options for sports, so not so worried. That's about it for now. There really hasn't been much else new or exciting. So just be good to see if this pain in my glute goes away, and just seeing how much I can actually increase my exercise time by, instead of just, a couple of minutes a day. So, because I've been looking at stuff on YouTube, and, some guys are, walking 4Ks at the moment. I'm probably doing not even 800 metres, but everyone's different, and that's really important to remember as well. And you've got to listen to your body, because, when everyone, like I said, everyone's different. So, that's it. Cheers.